Keep your torch low, Milo. We don't want to attract anything in this cave.
I don't know how much longer we can keep doing this. 99 days, trapped underground. I can't believe we still haven't found a way out.
I know. We'll get out though, Milo. We have to.
Did you just hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. Stay close. It's him.
The cave dweller! We have to go right now!
Oh no, he's chasing us, Milo. He's gaining as well. Keep running.
He's gonna catch us! Wow!
Just follow me, Milo. Whoa, this cave is massive. It's a huge area, and you know what? I've got explosive arrows. Let's use this. Hey, take this, cave dweller.
Wow! Chip, you did it! He's stuck! For now.
Yeah, you're right, Milo. We might actually have a chance in here, but we bought ourselves some time, not complete safety. We still need to look around and see if we can find a way to escape.
Yeah, check it out. It looks like there's some entrances on either side.
Hey, maybe this leads up to the surface. This is a huge cave we haven't seen before. Come on, lead to the surface and... Oh no, it's a dead end.
Wait, but Chip, look over here. There's like an elevator. That's gotta be our way out.
Yes, we might actually have a chance. Let's check this thing out. Hello, elevator, please work. And whoa, it goes all the way through the rock. Milo, I think this goes up to the surface.
We're so far underground. No wonder we never found a way out before.
This needs to work. Come on. And wait a minute, what? Why isn't the elevator moving?
No. It says it needs 24 more hours to charge. We can't wait that long.
Of course, it's not that easy. We've got 1 day left before it's ready, and that thing is still after us.
What do we do? We're sitting duckies down here. We can't fight him off forever.
We need to build a secure base, something strong enough to keep the cave dweller and his evil mobs away from the elevator, or he will destroy it and eat us. We need defenses, weapons, anything that can buy us the time we need.
What's the point, Chip? We're done for. He's gonna eat me for a snack and then have you for dessert.
Milo, you need to calm down. That elevator is our only way out. We'll need to set up traps, pressure plates, lava pits, spikes, anything to keep him at bay. And we need weapons, a lot more than we have right now.
Yeah, but what if the elevator doesn't even work at all?
Milo, I need your head in the game here. We need to protect this elevator.
Fine. We can set up cameras at the open cave entrances. That way we can keep an eye on anything trying to sneak up on us.
That's more like it. We need to stay one step ahead.
Yeah, and did you smell that guy's breath? It was super gross.
Enough about the monster's breath, Milo. This isn't going to be easy, but if we stay focused, we can survive the next 24 hours.
We are not losing to that thing. Not after everything we've been through. If he even gets close enough, I'll throw him a breath mint.
We're gonna turn this cave into a fortress, and by this time tomorrow, we'll be on our way up out of here. Now, let's get to work.
Let's do it.
I really want to get started on this base so soon, so I think we need to grab a bunch of iron blocks and build a huge courtyard area.
Wow, what's the courtyard gonna be?
Well, Milo, the courtyard is going to be what protects us first and foremost against the cave dweller. It'll be the first line of defense, after that gravel wall, of course.
Wow, the gravel wall is very good, but I don't know how long it's gonna hold this stinky guy.
Exactly. He really does smell quite bad, but that's why it's important to build extra defenses on the other side of it like this. This courtyard is going to be huge. It's basically where we're going to live the rest of this day inside of this cave. Then we'll be able to escape and go back to the normal world. That will feel so good. I cannot wait to see all my friends and family again.
Chip, will we be able to have some fun things at the defense place?
Yeah, Milo, obviously we will. This is not going to be a boring courtyard. That would absolutely suck. This is going to be one of the coolest ones ever. We're gonna have some pretty sick defenses, like I think we can even have a moat and a spike pit.
What? That sounds really crazy. I'm pretty much hoping that I don't fall into spike pits.
Yeah, Milo, I hope you don't fall in the spike pit too. That would suck. That would mean it would just be me and the cave dweller and all of his evil mobs alone.
That would be pretty scary, Chip.
Yeah, that would suck, but look, Milo, this courtyard is already looking pretty good. Now, we just need to make sure we build it really, really tall. Let's make sure we build big walls. I've just added these jutty-outy iron bits for measurement. We're not actually going to build these iron bits like this. No way. Instead, we're going to grab some basalt pillars and place them in the gaps in between the iron walls.
Basalt is really strong, right?
Yeah, Milo, base salt is so strong. It even comes from the nether. It forms when lava cools down very, very slowly. When lava cools down quickly, it becomes obsidian, but base salt takes ages to form. That's why it is pretty rare, and since it's made out of the same stuff obsidian is, that makes it very, very strong.
We could make this defense security place look so scary that when the cave dweller looks at it, he just runs away.
Yeah, although I don't know if that'll exactly work, Milo. The cave dweller doesn't have very good vision. He's almost completely blind because he lives in caves his entire life. He hears us and can feel our heartbeats. It's sort of like the warden in a way. It's really, really scary. So it means that even if we make this place terrifying, he probably won't even notice. He'll just go beelining straight towards us to try and take us down.
That's pretty scary, but I just thought about something.
Milo, what did you mean thinking about something? I could hear it. That cave dweller noise was real, and it's really coming from the other side of that gravel barrier. That means he still knows we're in here, and he's trying to get in here to come get us.
That's not what I was talking about. He just rudely interrupted me.
Oh, okay. Milo, what were you talking about?
Well, I was gonna say that I think he looks like a stinky pickle boy.
A stinky pickle boy. I mean, he does smell pretty bad, but Milo, why does he look like a pickle?
I don't know, it's kind of a bad color.
Milo, I think that upset him. Are you calling him weird color because he's green?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Cave Dweller. I didn't know you were gonna get that angry.
Milo, the cave dweller is already a very angry monster. You can't insult him like that. It'll just make him even angrier, and he'll probably dig through the gravel even quicker. Who knows if we even have a day left before he attacks us?
Oopsie, that is my bad.
Yeah, Milo, that was your bad, but hey, don't worry. We'll be able to get through this. I'm pretty confident since this wall is already looking pretty great. Once we make sure we add these circular turret buildings on the corners of the courtyard, we'll have a really good view over the area where the cave dweller will attack. Then we just have to strengthen the walls. Then we'll be able to add some pretty cool defenses. I'm excited for you to see them, Milo. I think you'll really like what I have planned.
Wow, wait a second. Are you building 4 towers on the corners?
Yeah, Milo, we need to add one on every single side. This is basically going to be an underground fortress castle. It's the only thing that could possibly be strong enough to fight off the cave dweller.
I've always wanted to live in an underground castle. This is actually my dream.
Me too, Milo, and wow, look how well it's going. We've already made all 4 of the towers, and we're getting pretty good on time. This means we have a lot of extra time to dedicate to making sure every defense we build for this place is very powerful. The cave dweller is a pretty strong monster. He can survive most attacks, especially blunt force. It's why he survived for so long in these caves, even though they are very unstable, like we just saw with that gravel. Not one single instance of the cave collapsing was enough to destroy him. He's probably buried under the gravel digging to us right now. Who knows? He might even be calling his famous armies of zombies and skeletons to try and help him. The cave dweller actually controls every hostile mob. It's why they're so dead set on getting us in this cave.
Oh man, he's probably been trying to target us for so long. I can't believe we've been down here for almost 100 days.
Yeah, exactly. We've been eating some gross food. I've had to eat nothing but rotten flesh for the past 50 days because, Milo, you did kind of eat all of our spare food supplies in the first week.
Yeah, well, I'm just a genius for bringing along all the seeds.
Milo, those seeds need water to grow, and you used all of our water to make a smoothie.
Yeah, I love the bird seed smoothie.
Yeah, you also used all the seeds to make it as well, so those seeds couldn't really be planted anymore once you blended them up in your smoothie.
Well, at least my belly is full and I'm happy.
Milo, but I'm starving. You cannot let me starve in this cave. I think I have enough food reserves left to last this one more day, but once we get up to the surface, oh boy, I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna eat so much pizza and cookies and even vegetables. I even miss eating vegetables, Milo.
Dude, this place is looking insane.
Yeah, it's looking pretty cool so far, actually. It looks really secure, and we haven't even decorated it to make it look cool yet. This is just the baseline of how the structure is gonna look. I'm feeling pretty impressed with it right now, but there's so much more we can add. Now that we've made the basic courtyard shape, I think we need to make the moat all the way around it. We'll make it really, really thick towards the front. I'm thinking about this wide. And hey, Milo, since we've kind of run out of water, I think instead of a water moat, we might even be able to fill the moat with spikes.
Spikes? Wow, that's kind of like the spike pit idea.
Exactly. If we fuse them into one, then we can have a moat that is also a spike pit, and not just any regular old boring spike pit. This is literally going to be the biggest spike pit of all time.
Oh man, there's no way that
Yeah, you're right, Milo, but oh my goodness, did you just hear that roar? I think he's gonna try his best. This is bad. We need to make sure we get this spike pit really well built. Who knows what kind of mobs he could send to try and get across?
Oh man, he really doesn't like when I say mean things.
We've now cleared out a huge area of the moat, and it actually goes all the way around. Now is the time to add the spikes to it, and Milo, we should add netherite spikes. These are so cool, but wait a minute. Maybe we can add netherite and diamond spikes in a grid pattern. That way we have the power of netherite and diamond defending us from the cave dweller.
Wait, Chip, that's actually really smart because Netherite is really, really strong.
Exactly, and diamond is really, really shiny. Because the cave dweller's eyes are adjusted to the caves, he's actually really sensitive to super bright lights. If we can make the diamond super shiny and bright for him, it might actually hurt his eyes so much that he gets hurt and retreats away.
Probably gonna get blinded.
Yeah, exactly, Milo. That's also why we used a lot of iron in our fortress. It really gives us an advantage by trying to blind the cave dweller, even though he already doesn't see very well already. It's kind of scary how much we have to hide from him, even though he can't see. That's just how strong his senses are. He can literally hear every single time our hearts beat. That's why it's been so scary surviving in this cave for the past 99 days. We've had to run away from him so many times.
Yeah, and he can probably hear everything we say about him as well.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily, he does not really speak any language, though. He just sort of grumbles. I think he used to be a human. I do not know what happened to turn him into the cave dweller, but whatever it was not pretty.
I don't know, he seems to understand when I call him Stinky.
Well, yeah, but Milo, he just roars after you say that, and the cave dweller is always roaring. That's what a lot of Minecraft's ambient cave noises are. When you hear a mysterious noise when you're in the cave, it means there is a cave dweller very far off into the distance. Normally, they're only 1,000 blocks away. That's still very far, but we just got really unfortunate in this cave to get stuck so close to him for 99 days.
Wait, what? I hear ambient noises all the time. I didn't know that's what they meant.
Yeah, it totally is what they mean, but most of the time they're completely safe. You're normally very far away from a cave dweller. You just have to be careful in the caves, and as long as you bring a lot of torches and not a lot of bird seeds, you'll be fine. I think they're just attracted to bird seeds, so we kind of really did a bad decision by bringing so many into the cave in the first place.
Hey, it's not my fault I'm always hungry.
Yeah, Milo, you are always hungry and the cave dweller's screaming. I can hear him. He's so close to getting through and wait a minute. The gravel, it's sinking down a little bit. Milo, I think I can see that the cave dweller is starting to dig through. Be very, very careful. We've got to finish building this as soon as we can. Otherwise, the cave dweller will get to us before we can finish our defenses. Now that we've finished adding spikes all the way around our build and in the moat, we now need to add a drawbridge. We're going to use spruce trapdoors. That way, it'll be a really rickety platform that will be light enough to travel across, but the cave dweller will not. We can also angle some of the spruce trapdoors like this. We'll push these ones in the other direction so that when we open it, there's a huge gap.
Yeah, he's totally gonna fall in. It'll be a really funny prank.
Milo, did you just fall in as well?
Yeah, but I didn't get hurt because I'm a good boy.
Yeah, you totally are a good boy, I guess. But you know what? This is going pretty well. Now that we've added a drawbridge and a moat, I think we need to add chests with arrows on top of the towers. That way we will be able to fight back with bows and arrows to defend our fortress.
Yep, while you do that, I'm gonna do a really good idea, okay?
Okay, Milo, I'm a little nervous to find out what your idea is, but I trust you. I'm gonna dig little entrances into each of these towers like this, then we'll remove these iron blocks on the bottom. We don't exactly need them, but what we do need is to build the base up like this and then to add some ladders. The ladders will help us climb. Normally we could use some stairs, but stairs are just not worth it. They would take ages to build, and honestly, they're not that much quicker than ladders, especially cool ones like this. These are literally made out of brass, which is a pretty rare metal. That's actually what trumpets are made out of. Luckily, these ladders do not make any trumpet noises, so they won't attract too much noise from the cave dweller. Here we go, we'll add some more iron blocks, and I'm really liking this design, actually. I'm feeling good about the towers, but I'm feeling even better about the walls. That's all gonna change, though, when we add our chests full of arrows to these towers. The more chests full of more arrows we can add, the better these towers will look, and the better job they'll do defending in. Whoa, what is this? Hey, Milo, are you adding spikes to the walls of our fortress?
Yeah, that's right.
This is such a good idea. Milo, you're a genius.
Yeah, I know. I used so much of my brain power to come up with this idea.
This must have taken you years to come up with. You must have been thinking on this idea for a while.
Yeah,
I'm gonna add some spikes to the top of the towers just because I like your idea so much. I think you're a genius, Milo. I'm really glad that out of all the people I could be stuck here defending a base against a cave dweller with, that it was you.
Yeah, let's celebrate!
Exactly, and Milo, did you just blow a little trumpet?
Yeah, I brought my trumpet with me.
Milo, you cannot be making trumpet noises right now. That's going to attract the cave dweller even more by the noise, and oh no, he definitely heard you.
Okay, I won't blow it anymore.
Oh, Milo, if there's one thing you're blowing, it's blowing our cover. We gotta stay hidden, remember? The cave dweller will come for us unless we do.
Okay, I'm gonna hide really good, and I'm even maybe gonna put the pumpkin on my head so he doesn't recognize me.
Okay, Milo, the pumpkin is not gonna be enough to stop the cave dweller. He might be a monster with no brain, but he's not that silly.
Really? Oh, I love my pumpkin disguise.
I mean, you can wear it, but Milo, doesn't it make it really hard to see?
Yeah, it does make it really hard to see, so maybe it's good that I'm not wearing it anymore so I can help construct things.
Exactly, Milo. Hey, why don't you change this floor into a different block? Right now it's stone, and that's where the cave dweller feels most at home. You can pick any block you want, and Milo, are you changing the floor into pumpkins?
Yeah, it's a pumpkin style.
Okay, you can make the floor into pumpkins, but oh boy, I might need to reinforce it later. For now though, I'm sure I'll really appreciate a change from the stone. I'm sick of seeing stone everywhere in these caves. It's getting really tiring, and it makes me miss the surface so much more.
I know, the gray color is such a snooze fest.
Exactly, Milo. One thing that is not a snooze fest, though, is a chest full of different types of arrows. We can use some of my favorites, like explosive arrows, but we can also use other cool ones. The one arrow we will not be able to use is lightning arrows. That's because lightning does not strike down here in the cave. It actually would just zap the overworld above us, and it would be totally useless. And Milo, what are you doing? It looks like you're making art.
Yeah, I am making art.
Okay, it looks pretty cool actually. I don't mind this at all, but Milo, just make sure whatever you do, you don't let the pumpkins go moldy, okay? Then it would smell really bad in here. Even worse than the cave dweller.
Yeah, that's actually really true. I hate the smell of moldy pumpkins.
Milo, so why did you build so many on the floor?
Because they look good and they make me happy.
Okay, if they make you happy, I guess they're worth it, but maybe we can build an auto pumpkin farm or something. Something where the pumpkins won't just go moldy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I think that settles it then, Milo. We will build an auto pumpkin farm, and I think that means we probably should change the floor to something that is not a pumpkin.
Okay, I'll put some other stuff in between the pumpkins that I put down because otherwise it's too much effort.
Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. Now we're going to add some crazy arrows. These are incendiary arrows. They actually light whatever you shoot on fire, and we can add some gravity arrows that are not affected by gravity because that just sounds so cool. Not to mention, I think we should probably have, what can we do? Hey, vexing netherite arrows. These go through blocks, Milo. This way, no matter where the cave dweller hides or tries to tunnel to, we will be able to stop him.
Hey, Chip, I'm doing some arrows as well.
Hey, arrows, that's perfect. What kind of arrows are you doing in Milo? These are arrows by design. These aren't actually gonna fly through the air and stop anything. These just look silly. It looks like you're giving the cave dweller directions.
Yeah, maybe it'll confuse him really good.
Okay, but Milo, shouldn't the directions point away? Wouldn't that make the cave dweller try and follow them away from us? Right now, it makes it look like you're sending him on a little adventure around our fortress.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna lead him around in circles, and then when he gets close to us, we'll give him the 1-2.
The 1-2? Milo, you are not making any sense right now. This is bad. If we want to stop this cave dweller, you're gonna need to start making sense, not stop making sense.
I don't know. I think I've been down underground for too long. I'm going loco.
Yeah, you're losing your mind, Milo, but okay, why don't you just keep placing down those arrows to try and, I don't know, cheer yourself up, and I'll just make sure we make all of these turrets into spiky ones with arrows.
That is a great idea. I'm so glad you suggested that.
Thanks, Milo. Me too. We got this. Now that we've made all of these towers really, really strong and spiky, and you've made a bunch of arrows in the floor, I think we need a little bit of extra help defending our base, particularly on the very front. That's why we are going to add down some turrets, Milo. We've got to make sure we do these really, really smartly. These turrets are going to shoot away the cave dweller and any other mobs he could possibly spawn. These turrets also are all named Chip for some reason. I don't know why, but I think that's a pretty cool fact.
Dude, they're stealing your name.
Yeah, but I don't mind. I'm happy to give them my name because they're on our side, Milo. They're going to help defend us against the evil cave dweller and his army of monster minions.
It just looked at me really funny.
Yeah, they kind of look like little security cameras, huh?
Yeah, they do. I want to punch it.
No, Milo, don't punch it. They are not exactly that strong. They're pretty weak, but it's okay. As long as we keep them fenced off and away from any dangers using some powerful fences, like ones made out of diamond blocks, we should be able to keep any harm at bay.
Yeah, well, that's actually a pretty good idea because these diamond fences are going to protect them very well. I couldn't even get through it.
Yeah, Milo, that's because it's a fence. You're not meant to be able to get through it. That's part of why we're using them. It's a very good strategy that has worked for millions of years, or I don't know, thousands of years. I'm not sure how long diamond fences have been around for.
There's just one thing.
What's the one thing, Milo?
Well, I hope that the turrets can shoot past the fences.
That's a great point, Milo. Oh no, I don't think they'll be able to shoot over them at all, but you know what? That gives me an even better idea. We can grab buckets of lava, and instead of diamond fences, we can surround them in pure molten lava.
What? Nobody's getting past that for surely.
Exactly. The cave dweller is also adapted to live in very cold areas. He does not like heat at all. So the hotter we can make this base, the more damage it'll do to the cave dweller, which will do a really good job at keeping him away from us.
That is so smart. Oh man, Chip, I can't believe we went on a whole expedition to find the Randy crystal, and it ended up like this.
Yeah, Milo, I actually don't know why we went on an expedition to find the Randy crystal. When did you hear about it? Because you were definitely the one that started this.
Yeah, well, I read it in a book because of my cousin.
Milo, is this about Cousin Randy?
Yeah, he told me there was a Randy crystal in his book, and I was like, well, I need to go find it because that sounds really cool because it gives you the superpowers.
Milo, there's no such thing as a crystal that gives you superpowers. Milo, Cousin Randy is insane. Everybody knows that.
Oh man, I probably shouldn't have listened to him again.
Yeah, wait, Milo, what do you mean again?
Well, last time I listened to him, I ended up in jail.
Milo, why didn't you tell me this before we started on this 100-day adventure underground?
Because it was embarrassing, okay? And also, I thought we could have another adventure together since you're always playing video games with your other friends.
Yeah, Milo, that's called having friends. But you know what? I could not believe you got me stuck underground because you didn't want me playing video games. Did you even look at any other book to check if what Cousin Randy said was true?
And I can barely read, so I didn't even really know what it says.
Oh no, Milo, this is so bad. So we went all the way down here and got stuck for 100 days with the cave dweller for nothing, and now we're just trying to survive and get our way out?
Yeah, and it's pretty much my fault. I'm sorry, Chip.
It's okay, Milo. Don't worry. I forgive you. As long as we can survive and make sure that we last this final day, which is almost over, I will forgive you forever. And as long as we don't go on any Cousin Randy adventures again, I promise never to bring this up.
I promise when we get home, I'll bake you some choc chip cookies with 0 bird seeds.
Yeah, thanks, Milo. That actually sounds really nice. And do you promise there will be 0 bird seeds? Because the last time you said that, there were so many bird seeds. Milo, unless you promise, I do not trust you. And besides, you still gotta promise that we will not go on another Cousin Randy adventure. They always end really badly.
Yeah, they do. The jail adventure was not very cool.
Yeah, what did you do that got you sent to jail?
Cousin Randy pretty much told me that if I steal 3 apples from the villager, I would be a prince.
What? Milo, why would that make you a prince? That would make you a thief.
Oh, he said it would make me the apple prince.
Milo, that is not true. There's no such thing as the apple prince. Milo, Cousin Randy's insane. Maybe he should be in jail.
Yeah, I think he should be in jail. I'm gonna alert the authorities when we get home.
Perfect. Now we just need to make sure we survive long enough to alert the authorities. And hey, I'm also going to make sure that we do survive by defending the elevator a little bit. I'm going to build a diamond fence around it like this. This will keep the elevator really safe from the cave dweller and his mob minions.
Yeah, but this had a really crazy thought.
Oh, what's the crazy thought, Milo?
I think we should actually make some kind of passageway from our fort all the way over to the elevator.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. The more we can make a passageway to get through, the easier it is for us to get from our fortress to the elevator, the higher chance we have of escaping. This means we need to connect the fence all the way from this elevator right into our fortress, but we have to be careful, Milo. If we somehow link up the fortress and the elevator and it causes all of the mobs and the cave dweller to break in, we could be in serious trouble and we wouldn't have anyone to blame for it other than ourselves.
I don't like blaming myself for stuff.
Yeah, I know you don't, Milo. You never actually do. Remember the last time you set something on fire and instead of blaming yourself, you blamed the fire department for having the word fire in their name and getting you confused.
Yeah, well, that's true. It wasn't even my fault. I thought from fire department, it meant like set stuff on fire department, so I did it.
Milo, I can't believe you did that thinking that they would let you join if you just set a big enough fire to become the leader of the fire department. Everybody knows that's not what a fireman is.
Well, now I know what it actually is, and I was disappointed.
But it's okay, Milo. You're not a fireman, but right now you are a caveman because we're literally inside a cave. Now that we've made all of this stuff, I think we're doing pretty well, honestly. I'm feeling good about this, but we should have a spike pit in the very middle. This way, in case the evil cave dweller gets in, we have a pit to sacrifice him inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him into the pit.
Exactly, Milo. Normally, I would not be on board with you punching stuff, but right now, when we're facing off against the cave dweller, I think it is our only option.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Oh no, Milo, I can hear him roaring. This is bad. This means he's getting close and... Wait a minute. Milo, do you hear that? I think I hear monsters. Where are they coming from? Oh boy, we better go check right now. Hey, Milo, they're coming from over here. Oh no, this is time to put our bows and our arrows to the test. Let's use tracking netherite arrows. We need to make sure we can actually take these guys down.
Wait, Chip, did the cave dweller just send these zombies to attack us?
Yeah, Milo, they totally did. And oh look, the turrets are actually fighting off against the zombies. But wait a minute, why are my arrows not landing on the zombies? They're going over towards you.
This cannot be a good sign. We need to protect the elevator.
Yeah, we totally do. Come on, zombies, come back over to the turrets. And oh boy, I think I'm going to use incendiary arrows. These are the best arrows to use.
Yeah, I've already got them.
Whoa, Milo, these arrows are insane. They do a really good job defending against the zombies. Hey, more zombies keep coming from inside that area. I think this should be the last wave. I don't know. Zombies can be very powerful, and if we even dare let these zombies get close to the elevator, we will not be able to leave this place ever.
I'm really scared, Chip. I can't believe he actually summoned zombies to get us.
I know, but Milo, look, because the cave dweller hates heat and so do the zombies, it's actually doing a lot of damage to them, and we're seriously defending our fortress.
These are very effective.
These are great. Milo, I think we defeated every single zombie. Now, let's put these bows and these arrows back into this chest. We've got to save them for later, and we need to make sure we keep building. We do not have a lot of time left. We've survived for now, but that could change at any moment.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now, in this very center pit over here, Milo, I think it might be boring if it's just a spike pit. After what we saw with that zombie attack, we now know we're gonna have to try a lot harder if we want to keep this place 100% safe.
Okay, Chip, but I'm gonna have to do some firefighting real quick.
What? Milo, firefighting? Where are you going?
Just over to the thing with the fires because they're really disturbing me.
Oh, good idea, Milo. You can be a real firefighter and get rid of all the fires inside of this cave. For now, though, I will be a real spike pit maker. I'll just make the spike pit a little bit lower. The way that the mobs will be knocked inside of here is also through a giant spinning claw. It will rotate so fast. It almost looks like a jet engine. That's how powerful this thing is going to be. Except it's not going to be making any air, that's for sure. This thing is only going to exist to bring all the mobs inside the hole. And Milo, why do you look like that?
I fought the fire and I punched it.
Whoa, Milo, you didn't. Hey, good job. All the fire is now completely gone.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Milo. I'm very impressed. Let's add a little bit more gold to this area of the spike pit just to bring it one block inwards. All right, this is so cool. Milo, are you ready to check this out and see how epic and amazing this can look with a spinning device?
I'm ready. I'm so excited to see how cool this thing is.
Oh yeah, me too. Now we're going to need to make this spinning device like this. We'll add a spinning mechanism here, and we'll need to do a spinning mechanism on this side too. We'll give it a little bit of a hoop feature. Hey, it kind of looks like a little letter S or a little squiggle.
Yeah, it's totally gonna scoop that cave dweller up and throw him into the meadow.
Exactly, Milo. Oh, this is gonna be really cool. I cannot wait to see this thing working. Now I just need to get a mechanical bearing like this one. Then I need to get a creative motor, and now I can just dig underground and set up the spinning. This is gonna be great. We just had to put the creative motor here, and we need to make sure the spin's in the right direction. I think it needs to spin the other way, so we'll do this and that. Boom, now it's spinning so quickly. If we simply add one mechanical bearing like this, boom, it instantly starts spinning at light speed. Just look at that.
That is crazy. That's actually really scaring me.
Yeah, it's terrifying, all right. And look, it is too tall to get us unless we jump, of course. But if we do jump, it might knock us into the spike pit. It's pretty impressive, but Milo, as long as you don't jump, you're safe. The cave dweller, however, is a little bit taller than us, so he will totally be knocked inside the spike pit by the spinning machine.
Yep, I actually am feeling pretty confident right now because we've got so many good ideas.
Exactly, Milo, but right now we've got a lot of defenses and not a lot of security. That's why we are going to add camera towers on top of each of our little turrets. That way we can keep a lookout in every single direction to make sure that the cave dweller doesn't break in and any of his mob army isn't able to break in either. It's very important that we make sure these towers are equal height. Otherwise, one might have a better view than the other.
Tip, you know what would be really funny is if I made googly eyes into the camera.
What? Milo, how can you make googly eyes into a camera?
Like this!
Milo, that looks so silly. And look, the camera's looking away. I think the camera's embarrassed.
Yay, that's red!
Yay, Milo, don't attack the cameras. We need those. With every camera that we have a better lookout on where the cave dweller is. We can add so many of these cameras to this place. That way, nothing could possibly get in. And wait a minute, what? You can right-click on the security cameras. What is this? Do we add some sort of lens to it? This gives me a really good idea, Milo. I think if we put a crafting table down, then we can turn this into a dyed lens. Then we should be able to turn the camera vision green. And Milo, you know what that means?
It means night vision!
Exactly! We can have night vision cameras. Oh boy, let me grab a camera monitor and test if this really does work. Okay, come on, and hey, look, Milo, we really do have night vision.
Let's go! This is so helpful!
Oh yeah, it totally is. By having not just regular cameras, but night vision cameras instead, we keep the best lookout we possibly can on this entire area. Let me grab more of these lenses. It is time to add as many of these to as many cameras as we possibly can. I've also added some cameras around the front here. This way we'll be able to keep a very close eye on this suspicious gravel wall where we know the cave dweller is hiding behind. I'm feeling pretty good about this already, but Milo, this camera security is not going to be enough on its own. We also need to add to the moat, and I'm thinking some more lava could do just the trick. Oh yeah, it is definitely lava time. Let's make a small ring of lava around the spikes. We don't need to do too much lava because I think any lava is a perfect amount of lava. And wait a minute, we can even extend the lava all the way up into the ceiling of this place. That way it'll look like the Nether with little pillars of lava dripping down onto the defenses we're building.
Wow, that's gonna look really cool!
Yeah, it totally will. Milo, if you keep adding lava all the way along this little trench that we've dug, I will start adding some catapults around. This will really help protect us from the cave dweller, and it means we got an extra line of defense.
Wait, did you just say catapults?
Yeah, Milo, I really did just say catapults. These catapults can go on the inside of our defenses. Just look at that. How cool is he?
One thing about me is I love the catapults!
Yeah, me too, Milo. Catapults are very, very useful when defending against underground cave monsters. The cave dweller is basically a medieval threat. They used to face monsters like this back in castle times a lot. Luckily for us, when we leave this cave, we'll be back into the normal world, where we won't need catapults, castles, and moats to defend ourselves against monsters. Unfortunately, right now, we're stuck in this world where we do, and you know what? I think this lava moat is looking so good, it is time to add the streaks of lava running down right now. We'll add some towards the front here where we know the cave dweller will come out of, just to really, really scare him. But we've got to make sure we add this lava going all the way around. That way, no matter what direction he sends his next mob army to attack from, we will be able to fight back. Just look at all the lava falling. This already looks amazing, and the more we add, the better and more insanely well defended this place will become.
Yeah, this is gonna look so intimidating for that stupid cave boy!
Exactly, and lava is so bright. It glows really, really brightly, and it's also boiling hot. That will definitely keep the cave dweller at bay. The hotter we make this place, the more he'll hate it. So I think this is a great step in the right direction. Actually, it's a lot of great steps in the right direction. I'm liking this lava idea a lot.
Oh, I did something wrong.
Oh no, Milo, what are you doing? Oh no! We've got to stop this lava before it flows down and floods the entire base in a flood of boiling hot lava.
It's my bad! I'm sorry!
That's okay, Milo. We totally managed to stop it. You gotta make sure that when you place lava down, you dig a couple blocks into the ceiling like this. That way, the lava can only flow downwards.
Wow, I'm learning new things every day!
Exactly, Milo. We've had 99 days to learn new things. Remember the day where you learned you couldn't actually eat rocks?
Yeah, that was pretty sad because I rocks.
Milo, rocks are disgusting. You should not be eating them. I can't believe you were eating them for so long thinking it was healthy for you.
Yeah, and then you told me that it wasn't. Oh, man.
I cannot believe that I was the first person that ever told you that. Had nobody ever told you not to eat rocks before?
No, actually, Jip Jip told me it was good.
Milo, you can't be listening to Jip Jip, especially not when he tells you to do insane stuff like eating rocks. You know what? If we have anything insane in here, we cannot let it be us. Instead, we should make sure that the only insane thing is our defenses. That's why we are going to add even more cobwebs around this elevator. I'll surround the whole fence with them. This way, if any of the evil mobs, or worse, the cave dweller himself, tries to come over here to get past, they'll instantly stop him, or at least slow him down and make him not able to jump over the fence.
Nice idea, Chip.
Thanks, Milo. I think it's a pretty good idea myself. Let's also make sure we add even more cobwebs around this area, and I won't add them too close to the lava, but you know what? We will add giant fields of cobwebs around here. I realized the zombies came out of that cave entrance on the other side, so if we can make sure we keep cobwebs around the other cave entrance, we can keep any other mobs from entering here, and it means that if they do try and enter, they will be slowed down a lot, giving us a bunch more time to fight them back with our arrows and turrets and lava and our other defenses. I just really hope they work as well as I'm imagining them.
That stupid guy sends any more zombies our way. I'm pretty much gonna scream at him.
Milo, don't scream. That's just gonna let him know where you are. And oh no, Milo, I think if anybody's doing screaming right now, it is the cave dweller himself. He seems to be very good at that. Every scream he does is really loud, and I think they're getting closer. He's breaking through the gravel so fast. Gravel is a pretty weak block if I do say so myself. This means if we're gonna survive this thing, we need to build our final few defenses before he attacks. Over here, I'm going to grab some obsidian, and I'm also going to grab some pressure plates. Some light-weighted pressure plates are perfect because they trigger very easily.
Wait, but Chip, why are you getting those things?
Milo, we need them so that we can trigger the TNT easily. That's because this is going to be a TNT pressure plate trap zone.
That's very cool. Those monsters are very much going to cry when they jump on this.
Yeah, exactly. And look, let's just test it out to make sure it works. The TNT shouldn't do damage to the cave, which is good, because if it did damage to the cave, it would put us in danger. This way, the only thing it puts in danger are the mobs that are stupid enough to jump on it.
Yeah, stupid mobs.
Exactly. Now, if we break some more blocks, we can place down so many of these little TNT mines. This makes sure that no mob can ever get past them, and will keep our fortress safe.
Yeah, but my aunt to build some.
Of course, Milo. Just make sure you don't build them silly. Otherwise, they might start a TNT chain reaction that destroys this place even more, and causes a chain reaction of blocks falling.
I promise I'm not gonna build it silly. I'm actually a very serious guy.
Milo, you're not a serious guy at all. From days 20 to 30 of us being inside this cave, you were singing songs the entire time. You didn't actually say a single word to me. You only sang.
Yeah, well, how else was I gonna stay entertained?
Milo, by escaping the cave. Remember that time we found an exit to the cave, but it was blocked off by a swarm of bats because you were singing too loudly?
Yeah, they were pretty upset with me because they said I was too loud.
Yeah, Milo, you were so loud, and if you weren't, then we would have been able to escape from this place days ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chip. It's kind of my fault, but at this point, we just gotta survive.
You're right, Milo. I know that we do just have to survive, and that's why we're doing a pretty good job placing down all these TNT traps. We need to remember to do them on the other side as well.
Oh, yeah, wait. I forgot that there's actually monsters that could come from both sides.
Exactly. The monsters could come from any angle of this cave, especially the gravel barrier. That is where the cave dweller himself is, and Milo, if we want to make sure we're safe, we need to be defended from every side, not just the gravel one.
Dude, imagine if that pickly cave dweller stepped on one of these landmines. It would be so funny.
Yeah, but Milo, in order for that to happen, oh, he's screaming. It means we would have to see him in person. I do not want to see that cave dweller ever again. My biggest hope is that he actually doesn't break through in the 24 hours, and that the elevator charges quick enough for us to make a clean escape without ever having to see him.
Yeah, then we can go back home and chillax.
Exactly. Okay, this is looking pretty good, Milo. I'm feeling so good about this, but do you want to know the one last defense I think we can add?
What is it? Like pumpkin seeds?
Well, no, but Milo, it actually does have something to do with pumpkins. We are going to make iron golems inside of this area. That way the inside of our fortress will be really, really well defended. And Milo, are you on the spinning platform?
Yeah, it's my fun
Milo, that's so silly. You better be careful. You might accidentally get dizzy and fall off and land in the spike pit.
That's a good point. I should probably get off before I get dizzy.
Yeah, totally. Luckily, when you jumped off, you didn't land in the spike pit. But Milo, I was actually pretty worried for a second.
These iron golems are so nice. They're totally gonna keep us safe from that cave idiot.
Yeah, I think they will too, but Milo, they're not going to be able to do it alone. If the cave dweller does attack us again, we're going to need to fight with everything we've got. Besides, if he sends another army too, they could wipe out the iron golems.
Yep, I'm just gonna get a sword ready, actually.
Yeah, me too. I've just got a feeling. What sword could I possibly get? I think a netherite sword is perfect. Milo, I've got a great feeling about this. We could really survive together.
Chip, look at the situation.
Oh no, Milo, I see what you mean, but you know what? This just proves that the spinning device really does work.
Yeah, but these guys are gonna get caught all the time.
Oh no, poor golems. It's okay, Milo. If these golems couldn't even survive the spinning thing, I do not think they would have survived this entire place.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Oh my goodness, poor golems. Golems, you gotta stay away.
Yeah, bruh.
Milo, we might have a situation with the golems, but we have an even bigger situation with skeletons. The cave dweller must have summoned them and they're shooting arrows. Milo, they're almost about to hit me. Come on, we need to use our arrows to attack them.
But Chip, one of our traps worked.
This is great, but oh no. Clearly it was not enough to fight off this army of skeletons.
Man, what arrow should I use?
Milo, use the slime arrow. It's bouncy and it means that even if you do not hit the skeleton right away, it'll bounce a couple times to automatically hit them.
Yeah, because one thing about me is I'm not very good with shooting arrows.
Yeah, Milo, I do not think you are, but hey, they activated another one of our traps. This is amazing. This cave dweller thinks he's gonna stop us, but there is no way. We are definitely gonna be victorious here. And hey, the arrow activated the TNT.
Chip, they just shot me!
Ow, they shot me too. This is bad. Milo, if the skeletons are able to get close enough to us, they might end up defeating us.
They're getting through our defenses! Oh, Chip, there's another wave of them!
Come on, Milo, we gotta stop these ones before they get too close, just like the other skeletons did. Now that we're running out of TNT traps, I think we're in some trouble. Hopefully the cave dweller does not show up, but hey, I think we're getting the last of the skeletons.
I can't believe the skeletons got summoned by the cave dweller!
I know, me too, Milo. That is insane. He really is so powerful, but hey, I think we've gotten all the skeletons. Let's go down and check that we've managed to kill every single one of them.
I hope we have! Chip, I'm really tired from that battle.
Me too, and oh no, I hear the cave dweller roaring. Come on, Milo, let's put out all of this fire that we can.
Oh man, there's so much destruction, but hey, our little traps actually held up pretty well, and they're not hard to reset.
Exactly, and besides, Milo, we also need to check around the front. I have a bad feeling about this. The cave dweller roars are getting more and more loud.
Yeah, that's actually true. He's probably getting closer.
We need to go check the last place we saw him. All right, I'm looking over here and hey, the gravel wall is looking pretty good. This is great. I think we can now head back inside and celebrate our victory, or at least stay safe from the cave dweller in here.
I just gotta rebuild one of the traps quickly.
Yeah, okay, good luck, Milo. Wow, I'm now safe and sound inside the fortress, and look, I've got a great view of that gravel wall from here. Whoa, wait a second. Milo, that roar was really loud, and did you just hear a TNT explosion? Oh no! Milo, the cave dweller has exploded the gravel barrier. Look, that's him right there, and an army of creepers is now attacking. Oh no, this is really bad. Milo, we need to defend this place with everything we've got.
Creepers! Come here, you buzzers!
Ow! Milo, they're exploding. Be very careful that you do not let them explode next to you. Hey, creepers, take this and wait a second. Why is the cave dweller just watching?
He's such a creep!
You're right, Milo. This is really bad, but wait a minute. He's not moving. That means he must know that there is some other plan. Milo, we've got to check around the other exits to make sure that there are no other mobs here.
Chip, I'm not seeing anything just yet.
Yeah, you're right. Me neither. I don't see any other mobs too. This is really, really strange.
Chip, the skeletons!
Wait, skeletons? Oh no, Milo, I'm gonna make my way towards you. Oh, come on, Milo, we've got this. Hey, skeletons, take this. You will not hurt my brother Milo. I'm not gonna let it happen, and you know what? Take these grenades!
You need to get back up onto the tower and do the
You're right, Milo. The incendiary arrows are going to help stop every single mob. Okay, this is really, really scary. I cannot believe this is happening. And Golems, we need you. Where are you? Oh boy, okay, I'm making my way up the tower right now. This ladder is so scary. I'm shaking as I climb it. But here we go. I now have the bow and I'm getting incendiary and explosive arrows. I really hope these are enough to help. Don't worry, Milo. I now have the incendiary arrows and look, they're absolutely demolishing the skeletons.
Take this, freakers!
Yeah, take that, skeletons. You have no idea what you're in for, and wow, this is insane. Milo, the arrows are absolutely shredding them, but wait a minute. If the skeletons are here, the cave dweller is now getting closer. Milo, I'm gonna check the other side and make sure no zombies are making their way towards us and trying to destroy our elevator.
Chip, I've got some bad news!
Oh no, what's the bad news, Milo?
I'm stuck in a cobweb!
Milo, what? How are you stuck in a cobweb? And oh no, the skeletons are making their way towards you. Don't worry, Milo, I'm gonna come and save you. I'm gonna try and get you, but oh no, Milo, there are so many skeletons coming out of this area. I need to try and go through the other side, but oh no, I'm so close to the cave dweller right now. Luckily, he's not moving. I think he's controlling the other mobs with his mind and oh my goodness, Milo, there are so many zombies.
I'm trying to get closer to the golem so he can protect me, except... these cobwebs are so bad!
Hey, zombies, stay back! Oh my goodness, there are so many, but Milo, I'm actually defeating them. This is going really well. There are barely any zombies left, and hey, zombie, take that! Don't worry, Milo, I'm gonna come save you!
My bow has no durability left!
Okay, I think I'm defeating a lot of these mobs, and you know what, Milo? I'm now coming over to save you. You are not gonna have to fight any other mobs today. Okay, I think there's actually not a lot of skeletons here, Milo. You seem pretty safe.
Yeah, I'm really stuck up. Please get me out.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna destroy these cobwebs. Come on, Milo. We gotta get out of here now.
Okay, come on. Let's go to the elevator and... Oh, no, I'm on fire.
Oh no, there are so many zombies making their way towards our precious elevator. Oh boy, this is bad. Some of the zombies are riding chickens, and uh-oh, Milo, I don't think I can hold them off for much longer. Oh no, come on, Milo, don't let the baby zombies get you.
I hate baby zombies. Get away from me.
Yeah, me too, but wait a minute, Milo, all of the other mobs have stopped. This is bad. We need to check where the cave dweller is, and oh no, Milo, I'm not seeing him, and wait a minute, why did he just roar? We need to try and use the elevator right now. Milo, look, there he is, and oh no, he's making a run for it.
Chip, we gotta get out of here.
Oh no, I'm low on hunger. I really hope he does not catch up, but Milo, this is our chance. We need to try and use this elevator right now.
Please, wagon. Chip, we're going up.
Yes, this is amazing. We did it, Milo. We survived 100 days in a cave-only world.
We